Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a reveal video on the bag that I bought yesterday from London, and here's the bag. Big brown bag. When we went to London yesterday, I had in mind to actually purchase the delightful PM in the Damier Zor print, but when I actually got there and had a look at the bag in real life, I just couldn't quite convince myself to spend the money on that bag. I had a look at both the PM and the MM size. The MM was a little bit too big because I wanted a bag that was a little bit smaller, as I have the Neverfull MM, and I find it a little bit too big sort of for all the things that I need to carry. I don't generally carry too much with me, so the bag was a bit big, so the delightful MM was big, so I was looking at the PM. I actually had a look at it for quite a long time in the store, but I just decided not to go for that one. So I had a look at some other ones. I did request to have a look at the Neverfull PM in the Damier Zor, but unfortunately they didn't have it in the store. The sales assistant actually had a look on the system and said they didn't have any in the UK, so that was a bit disappointing that I couldn't actually have a look at that one, because that would have been an option in my mind, and I wanted to get a Damier Zor bag for the summer, so that was another one that I had in mind, but instead I actually got what I got yesterday, which is this one, and I wasn't planning to get this one at all, but I ended up getting it, so I'm just going to open it for you and then show you what I got. So this is the little envelope with my receipt in there. We went to, the first store we went to was on Sloane Street in London. The bag that I was interested in, they only had one in the store, but the side of the bag just didn't look straight. It just looked like it wasn't quite lined up, and it just there was something about it that I just wasn't quite happy about. So then we wandered over to Harrods, which was probably about 5 minutes walk from the store at Sloane Street. We went inside, and I didn't actually realise it was so big in there. Like the Louis Vuitton department, the section in Harrods was actually quite big. I was quite impressed. So we went up to the counter and I asked to have a look at the bag, and even the first one they showed me, it was also not quite straight and wasn't quite perfect. I think it was the handle that kind of looked a bit wonky. So I asked to see another one, and then they showed me a second one, which I looked at the tab on the side, and again it wasn't quite straight, it wasn't lined up. I just wasn't quite happy, so she kindly brought me a third one out and had a look, and just looked at it for a long time in the shop, and yeah, and then I decided to pick that one. So just, yeah, if you're just not happy with the one you're seeing, or there's something that's niggling you or bothering you, just ask if they've got another one. In my opinion, it's quite a lot of money to spend on a bag, so if you're not entirely happy with what you're paying for, just go and ask if they see another one, or just go to a different store and have a look at a few and just pick the best one. So that's what I did. So here's the bag. It came in a big... Initially, I thought Harrods was going to give me a like Harrods carrier bag, but they didn't, so they gave me the actual Louis Vuitton bag. So it came in this, and here's the box that it came in. I haven't opened it since I got it from the store, so I really wanted to open it last night when I got home, but I thought, no, I'll do it today while filming. So here it is. It's got the stickers on both sides, just brown stickers. Probably might not be able to see it, so I'm just going to carefully peel them off and open it up. So like I say, I don't actually know what's inside it. It could be a completely different bag, but we'll see. So I just peeled off the stickers on both sides, and I'm just going to go ahead and open the box. So here it is. This is what I bought yesterday. The Louis Vuitton Speedy size 30 in the Damier Zor print. It comes in the little mini dust bag, which is the lock. I haven't actually decided where I'm going to put the lock. Probably not on the leather tab on the side, because I don't want it to stretch the hole and it getting really dirty like the Speedy 25 that I have. So I'll have to think about what I'm going to do with it. But if you have any suggestions, or let me know what you do with your lock for your Speedies, you can just let me know sort of what the best way to keep your lock, or whether you actually store it separately, or maybe you just put it in the pocket inside. If you could just let me know, so because I can't decide. And it also comes with a dust bag, which I kind of didn't put in when they put it inside the box, and I think this is just a bit of tissue paper just to wrap it up. And here's the bag folded. She did ask me when she was wrapping up whether she wanted it to be folded or not, and I said I don't really mind, because as it was folded anyway, it kind of had the creases in it anyway, so it didn't really matter. I'll probably find something to stuff it with, and the creases will eventually straighten out. So here it is. It's so pretty. It's so nice for the summer, because I've just been looking into buying a Damier bag for such a long time, but I just couldn't decide which one to get. Like I say, I would have looked at the Neverfull PM if I could in the Damier, but they didn't have it, so that was a bit of a shame, because that could have been a shoulder bag for the summer, which would have been nice. This one's the new model. The receipt actually has the NM on it, so it's actually the new model of the Speedy, which got the puffy tabs, a little bit puffy. I've seen pictures before and I thought they were a lot more puffier than it it actually is, but it's not, so it's fine, because I prefer it when it's, when I've seen pictures before I just thought, oh, it's a bit too like fat on these bits, but this one's actually alright. And the new model also has the kind of the soft smooth leather on both sides of the tab. The other thing I was looking for is made in France, of course. Yeah, when I first looked at the first one, the sides of this lining here just didn't look straight. I know because the bag at the moment is a bit creased, so it might not look straight anyway, but it just didn't look right, and I just wasn't happy. And then the next issue when I looked at another one was like this bit on the handle just looked really wonky, like it just looked really like a bit tilted, so I wasn't happy with that either. And then the next one I looked at was this tab. It was kind of slightly like that. It just wasn't straight, and if you look at the wording, just didn't feel straight, and it just didn't look right. But this is the best one that I've found out of all of them. The zip's very smooth. It's very nice, and the inside has got the little pocket. Probably isn't going to fit my phone in like the 25 that I have. Comes with the little cards like they normally do. And then it's got the date code inside. It says BA1175, so it's made in the 17th week of 2015, so that's quite new. And just inside is the light tank light. I might look at maybe like a not a base shaper, but those purse organisers, because I've heard that no matter how careful you are with using the bag, it could still get quite dirty sort of on the inside because of the light colour. So I might look into that, and with the bag being bigger than the 25, it might sag a little bit more while using it. I don't mind a little bit of sagging, but I don't like it when it's sort of just too sag like that sometimes when you see some people carry it. So I might look into a purse organiser. But again, if you know any good ones for the Speedy 30, if you would kindly let me know below, that would be much appreciated. The other sort of thing I kind of noticed, I don't know if it is, I might have to compare it properly, is the handles compared to the Speedy 25 that I have. Just feels a little bit thinner, but they don't feel as thick when you hold this one. But I'll need to see about that, as you know, I've only just got this out and looked at it properly. So, I'm so excited. If you have any questions, please let me know down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you could let me know about where you keep your lock, and also purse organiser for this bag, that would be great. Yeah, hope you enjoyed my reveal. Thank you for watching again, and make sure you're unique today. I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye. So they only had one left, so we ended up... Yes, Trini. No. Say hello. Say hello to the camera. Do you want to go outside? Okay, let's go outside then.